Hello, and welcome to another Path of Exile video. So we're going to be doing in this video is starting a new hardcore solo self-found character. And what we're going to be doing is giving you a whole bunch of tips and tricks that we thought of. Because there's actually something new that we just thought like yesterday, last night. There's something that we never thought of before. Like, usually when you're making your first character here, right, you choose which character you want to choose to start with. However, each of these characters has, like, their own unique starting weapon and their own unique skills. But if you were actually to go through and make, like, all of these characters and then just combine all their weapons and all their skills together, you can actually make a really powerful level 1 character that has access to all their weapons and all their skills. Because basically, essentially, when you first start the game, all these characters are going to be exactly the same until you start applying skill points to them. So what we did is we went through and we made all 7 of these characters here. And then we made one additional Scion here. So she's going to be like the main character who's going to go through ahead of everybody else and go farm all the gear for them to try to get some really good gear for them ahead of time. But besides that, if we have all these different characters here, if we go to the bank here, so let's say that you just made your first character. If you made like a Marauder here, you get the Driftwood Club and you get the Ruthless Support Gem here. So let's, I'm pretty sure it went right here, right? But there's like one extra space here. So if you just start as the Marauder, you just have your one weapon available, right? And then your 2 skill gems here. But if you were to go through and create a Ranger, so you have like all this starter gear here for all 7 characters, something you could do is now you also have a bow that you can use, and you also have a skill you can use with it, like Burning Arrow. So something interesting is even your Marauder can actually use these skills of this weapon here, right? So if you go through and you create a witch, then all of a sudden anybody can actually start casting Fireball. So now it's just have like a character that just uses like a bow, or that just uses melee, or that just uses spells. Now I have a character that can use all 3 of these abilities, right? And then we take the duelist. This gives us some new abilities here, and then a new type of weapon. And then if you take the shadow through, you get a new skill and a new type of weapon here, as well as the Templar gives you a new skill and a new weapon, and the Scion does as well here. So by the time you take like all these different characters through, now you're not just limited by your one weapon that you chose because you're a starting character. Now you have access to all these different weapons here for any other characters. So any of the characters can use any of these weapons and all these abilities. So it's actually pretty cool. It's a really good idea. Alright, so the reason that they made a extra Scion as the main character is because you start with like 20 and all these stats here. Whereas like some of the characters, they're going to start at like 14 intelligence, like 14 strength, like 14 dex. And then they'll have trouble like using all the starting equipment. But because you have 20 and all the stats here, everybody's going to be able to use all these weapons at level 1. Because I don't think there's any requirements on them. Once you go to level them up, I think they're going to require like 16 to dex, 16 strength, 16 it. So then, not everybody is actually going to be able to use these unless you actually have some equipment that gives extra stats, which might be these rare items, which might give like strength, dex, or it. And then you'd be able to get your stats that way, and then you'd be able to use all these skills longer. But essentially, now we have here is our Scion. So if we wanted, we could put this on, and then we could use the Burning Arrow ability, and then we're suddenly a Ranger. Then we put this on, and we have the Fireball ability, and then suddenly we're a Spellcaster. And we put this on, then suddenly we're a melee character. So we have all these different weapons, all these different skills available. All we have to do to switch between the different skills is just switch out the different weapon that we're using, right? As well as we can also like take these out. we take these skill gems out here, and then we can also like combine them in like a whole new ways if we want. So essentially, once you take all these out here, what you have is like 7 different starting weapons, and then you also have 7 different skills to choose from, and then you also have 7 different support skills to choose from, right? So now, instead of just being limited to like one weapon and your one set of skills here, now suddenly we have 7 different skills to use and 7 different support skills, so we can mix them together. Whereas like normally for a bow, if it was like green blue, we might not be able to use it. But if we put this on, we have the burning arrow ability. If there's like a green socket in here, we can use this prismatic burst, and then it would actually work with this burning arrow ability. Same with this elemental proliferation support. We can hover over it if it's equipped. If there's a check mark, it'll work with it. If there's a no check mark like this one, right, it says it doesn't work with it. So there we go. Pretty much like most of these will actually work with this ability. So if you have like different colored sockets, we can create new different skills here, right? Because I thought this one was interesting too, right? Because you get a fireball here. You like fireball with like chance to poison, and then your fireball suddenly starts poisoning enemies. Now it needs like a blue-green socket, so we can even like take this. Then we could be a spellcaster. And then our fireball poisons enemies on hits. And we can do that just from the beginning of the game, just because we took 2 different skills from 2 different characters here. This just work with attack abilities, yeah? It does. So we can also even take like this here, right? If we had the Driftwood Scepter. And then we have like Glacial Hammer. Normally, you can just like with elemental proliferation support, which would make them freeze more often. I think it spreads their freeze. But now we like with prismatic burst support, which just adds more damage. Maybe it's even better. So maybe even just doing this would be a better gear setup than just this one here, right? You'd be able to kill things faster. Or if we like find a new weapon here, if we found like a new weapon that was like red green, we wouldn't be able to use it because our character is red blue. But because we have all these support gems, we could suddenly use like one of these things here, right? We could use chance to poison, and then our glacial hammer suddenly poisons enemies, just like the other one did. So just by like making all these characters here, they're just getting all these support gems, all these different skills, all these different weapons, gives you so many abilities here by doing this. So there we go, right? We have an extremely strong character that can use any of these combinations of abilities to use whole new skill combinations. It's really cool. So you have all this set up. They do also give you a secondary weapon. So you get like a secondary weapon here, which has 3 different sockets. It'd be for all these different characters. And then, as soon as you go over here to get your quest reward, right? You'd be able to choose a different skill gem. So depending on your class, it'd be either red, green, or blue. But the Scion gets to choose like all the different colors here. So you get like Bolted Strike, Split Arrow, Lightning Tendrils, then like Splitting Steel here. And all the different characters can go get their own rewards. And then we can like combine these. And then we can get 7 new skills here, right? All we have to do is just go claim the gems to all the other characters. Alright, we're back. So I actually just thought of a bunch of things we can actually do with these weapons here, right? Because when you start, you get your first weapon here. And then when you kill Hillock, you're guaranteed to get this secondary weapon for each of the characters. So what you're meant to do is by this point you have like a heavy strike here, right? You got your melee ability. And then you got your support ability. You got your weapon for it. So you don't really need anything. And then they give you your secondary weapon here. That's your secondary weapon. You're meant to go over here. and claim your reward. And you can either get a ground slam, you get bolted strike, or you get shield crush. So you can also come here like buy these from the vendor. So if you like, it doesn't matter which one you choose, because you can always come here and buy them anyways, right? Here's the ground slam ability, here's the shield crush ability, and then the molten strike. Molten strike's right here. You can even buy like the heavy strike and the glacial hammer, then new abilities that come up, like the fireball ability, the ethereal knives here, smite. So you can even buy some new abilities here too. What we're gonna be doing is just go through each of these characters to just claiming this free one. So we know that Molten Strike is on the Scion, so we're probably just going to be taking first ability for most of them, right? So we get the ground slam ability here. We're probably going to be getting Molten Strike, and then if we don't have Shield Crush by then, we come here, buy Shield Crush, and then we would have all of his starting abilities. Then you put them in your weapon here, then you're meant to just have like this, then you got your ability set up. But I guess something you could do is if you have like these other abilities here, you can actually go here. And then for your Marauder can also cast Fireball now just by putting this in his offhand here. And your Marauder can also cast like a double strike. You can also do that. You can take that from your other ability. So you don't need these to be linked with anything. You don't need them to be linked with anything. So it's just going to make them cost like more mana. I think at this point, you just want like your single target DPS ability linked just so you can take out the single target enemies a lot easier. But for these like AoE abilities, you pretty much just want to be able to use them as much as you can without them taking up a whole bunch of mana. So we have these here. Oh, I guess these like are the main abilities kind of though, right? But essentially, you can take like your secondary weapon here. You can take like any of these skills, you can put them in here. And then your character could be like a melee character plus a spellcaster plus a ranger. If you get a bow in the offhand, they put some extra spells here too. Oh yeah, that's right. So you could be like a that'd be interesting if you're like a ranger here. Then you got your main ability, right? You got like a burning arrow. And then you got your momentum support here. Then we'll just put these up here. So your ranger, you got your burning arrow ability. And then your switch, you got your split arrow that you're probably gonna get. So let's go to the ranger here. So that's gonna be interesting. So for the ranger, you can get like a fireball ability for your bow here. So let's just go here, claim the Ranger Award. You get Split Arrow, Ice Shot, Frost Blades, Galvanic Arrow, or Caustic Arrow. So let's just get a Ice Shot, because I know you get Split Arrow on the Scion over there. So take the Ice Shot ability, then we come here, there's going to be like new gems for purchase. So if you're searching for like a new gems, all you have to do is just go make a new character, and then she's gonna have like all of the bow abilities. Although I think that the Scion gets most of them, there's just like a few things that the Scion doesn't get. But then with our Ranger, we'd have our Burning Arrow plus momentum support. And then in our offhand here, so I guess we can just equip this here. We have our Ice Shot ability, which I guess it would have been a Split Arrow. I guess let's go get that quick here, right? It's like one of our Scions, we were going to play Split Arrow. I didn't think the other one maybe Molten Strike, and then we could just go buy Lightning Tendrils, I guess. Because if we have a Split Arrow, that was like the first ability that the Rage would have been able to choose here. Which I think is probably like one of the better ones, because we've been going through like a Split Arrow, Burning Arrow is such a powerful combination. You figure that out when you're taking all this through, just defeating Hillock and everything. We got Ice Shot, so we got like a new ability here. They put like a Fireball up here. Then we could cast our Split Arrow. And then we can also cast Fireball for a single target DPS if we want to. They were like a ranged spellcaster. Does a heavy strike? Do you need a melee weapon? Maybe you need a melee weapon. Yeah, I guess can't do it. So you can't do the melee abilities, but you could probably put something else here. So that's interesting. You could be like a ranger, then you could be like a spellcaster at the same time now, just on the same character, no matter who it is. I guess it depends the level requirements are going to eventually get to you. So that's interesting. We got the ranger through. So maybe we'll just go through and just take the rest of them through here, right? Because we get the witch and then the other characters, they're just gonna get some like a little bit from each of them, I think, right? You get freezing pulse here, rolling meba, lightning tendrils, 3 zombie. So let's get freezing pulse because we don't have freezing pulse. Then we go here. And then we have freezing pulse ability, so we get a new ability here. And then maybe we'll go through the new list here. As we're going through this, we're just getting a whole bunch of new abilities here, right? We get Cleave, Bolted Strike, Galvanic Arrow, Proliferate, or Splitting Steel. Such oh, wait a minute. Do we start with Cleave, or is that actually his new ability? Maybe all these abilities are new or something. Yeah, so don't get Cleave. So, like, his first ability is Cleave over here, so we'll just take this. And then we get the Cleave ability, so we get new abilities for a melee character. It's like instead of just being the Marauder, just getting like Ground Stab plus Heavy Strike. Now we got Cleave plus like Glacial Hammer if we need it. And then let's go through the Shadow here. So the Shadow can get like spells that like his own abilities here too. So since Freezing Pulse the first one, we're not gonna take it because we already have it. We might go with like Cobra Lash. Yeah, Cobra Lash like one of the best abilities here. So we got Cobra Lash just because it's kind of like arc and it's just changed between enemies. They just cast it once and then that's all you need to do. So we got that. Then by the time we're done, we'll have like seven different new skills here. And then we'll be able to go through, purchase the ones we don't have. So you get Smite, Firebolt, Rolling Mamba, Light Tendrils, Ultra Strike, or Purifying Flame. So I don't think we have Smite. So you might as well just take Smite here. And then we get this ability. Then we have like one character left to go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's just the other Scion here. Then once we take you through, it's like 8 new skills. Oh, wait a minute. Was it this character? So we already have Splitting Arrow. Like Tetris, we don't have any of these things, so I don't think that we picked up Bolted Strike, right? Farewell. Yeah, we don't have that one. Bolted Strike is actually really good. I think that the abilities that it shows here for the Scion are like the best ones. Like Bolted Strike's maybe one of the best melee abilities. Split Arrow is like one of the best range abilities. Lightning Tendrils is definitely one of the best spell abilities. And then Splitting Steel is probably another really good ability over here. So by the time we're done, we have like 8 new skills here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On top of all these here. Like Burning Arrow. Momentum Support. Then we could use all these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next step is we do also have like a whole bunch of scrolls of wisdom here, but this does unlock like a new combinations here. Right? We take like our freezing pulse, and we put our freezing pulse with the chest of poison support, and then now our freezing pulse also poisons enemies. So it's interesting. Chest of poison doesn't work with Prismatic Burst? Prismatic Burst must have to be an attack ability. Okay, but you can do that. There's other things too here, right? Cobra Lash, Smite. So we can add like chance to poison to anything. We make everything bleed, Prismatic Burst for the melee abilities here. But they do also give you all these scrolls of wisdom down here. Right, so each character you bring through, you're gonna get 3 scroll of wisdom. So if you brought 8 characters through, times 3, you get like 24 scroll of wisdom. And then we got 3 scroll of wisdom that dropped off the enemies too. And then we got some of these other things here. So what we can do with these is, there's like any skills that we need. The Scion can pretty much buy most of them. Although there's going to be some abilities that are missing that we can't buy here. But I'm pretty sure. So let's just go through, right? See what we need. I don't think we have a dual strike, right? They give you double strike but not dual strike. So we'll buy this. Viper strike, I'm pretty sure they gave you that one, right? Dual strike, Viper strike. I guess we can just go here, right? Hey, check to see which ones do you need here, right? Double strike, Viper strike. Yeah, we already have it. Hello. Then we go here. Heavy strike. So we start with that one, right? Most of these abilities, you already have them, right? Bolted strike, we have that. Frostblades, we don't have it. So I guess we need a dual strike and then Frostblades. Cleave, I think we just got that one. Lightning tendrils, I don't think that we ended up getting that one. Rolling magma, we never got that one. We did get fireball. We didn't get spark up here. We did get prismatic burst. Ice shot, we did get split arrow. We have it. Burning arrow, you start with it. Ray zombie, we never got that one. Galvanic arrow, I think we got ice shot as the reward, right? Frostbolt. I think we got freezing pulse, right? Blade, we never got this one. Explosive traps, we never got any of the traps or anything. Smite, we did get. Caustic arrow, we never got this one. Purifying flame, we didn't get this one. Perforating, so we just come here, just like get all these abilities. Cobra Lash, we did get that one. So the Scion can get Cobra Lash and everything. Kinetic Ball. Splitting Steel, I think we never did. And then the Shield Crush ability from the melee character there. So now we have like all these skills that we're able to just purchase on the Scion here. And then I guess from here, maybe we should go with the other characters, see if there's like any skills that we didn't get. Because we'd have to go through, see like all the bow skills, all the spell skills and everything. And I've actually got like most of them here. Maybe they give you all the support skills and everything. But there we go. Now we have like all these different skill gems to choose from. We can do all these combinations here. And we haven't even gone to equip the armor yet. Where once you go to equip the armor and everything, you're going to be able to unlock more gem sockets that equip more abilities, come with more combinations here. So I guess the only support job for you is just the prismatic burst, that's it. Goodbye. So, what you can do is go through the other characters, pick up any skill gems we're missing, and then try to get like all of them if you can. Alright, so we have all the level 1 skills here, as well as like all the bow skills and everything. So you can buy like all these on the Scion. So you can buy like almost everything except for these 4 abilities here. And we're actually just had to buy this 1 gem. It's like after running all these characters through, and then after accepting their 1 quest reward, the only gem that we had to actually purchase, well no, I guess we had to purchase all these other gems too, right? The only one that the Scion couldn't get that we had to get with the ethereal knives here, right? So you're gonna have to go on different characters to get these 4, but I guess the Templar starts with Glacial Hammer, and the Marauder can get Ground Slab, Freezing Pulse, that's like 2 different characters starting abilities, and then Ethereal Knives, that's something we had to go buy. So after we have all these, we have like our weapon here. They choose like any bow skill here, so you can like Burning Arrow, Momentum Support. That are offhand, we could have another bow here. Or I guess it doesn't even have to be a bow or anything, right? This could be like a ranger outfit. And then if I wanted to get like a secondary, like a spellcaster or something. We're gonna be like a Driftwood Scepter. And maybe this thing, right? Rusted Sword. So we could be like a Glacial Hammer. Oh yeah, Glacial Hammer's over here, that's right. So we go Glacial Hammer. Then like Elemental Proliferation Support. Then I think here, you go with like anything, like Spectral Throw. Plus Prismatic Burst. So now we have three different abilities, right? We got the Burning Arrow, we got Momentum Supporter, we got Glacial Hammer with Elemental Proliferation, then we got Spectral Throw with like Prismatic Burst. So now essentially we got like three different abilities, like the one character here if you want to be a ranger or a melee character, or we could even go here and be like a spellcaster with all these spell abilities here. So I guess like the first thing you could probably do is get some more sockets in your gear here, right? So I guess let's just keep this like here, right? So you have like this gear set up here. So now we have all these weapons, all these skills and everything. So you might also get this armor for the first area. It's like when going through the first area here, the Twilight Strand, when you're defeating like normal enemies, you're opening those barrels or crates or anything, you might be able to get this armor set here. This is like the only armor set that you can get. So the first armor set that's unlocked is the Iron armor set. You get the Iron hat, the Blade vest, the Iron gauntlets, and the Iron greaves. You get a bunch of different colors on them. So this is all that we got after just running eight characters through. So if we wanted, we got like plain vest, and then we got a new plain vest here. And then we get some gloves, maybe. So like whatever color combination we need, if we have the proper color combination, we can probably make it. And if we don't have the proper color combination, we can probably add more of them here, right? We can probably farm more of them, I mean. As well as you do get a shield here. So you get this like iron armor outfit, and then they give you a shield. So essentially they give you like the Marauder level 1 outfit here. So if you wanted to switch off your offhand weapon here, maybe we go like here, switch this, then put this in the shield, and then we don't need this weapon anymore. And I think having a shield is going to help your survivability quite a bit, especially if you're playing hardcore. Their defense reduction is like 62%. So 62% damage reduction already just by equipping these 4 armor pieces here. They're like a 24% chance to block. So that's pretty good. So I guess even with this thing, it's like 57. So it's just like another 5% damage reduction. So I don't know if it doesn't matter too much, right? But anyways, they do give you a shield if you need to use a shield to get more tanky. Oh, that's right, because we don't have the scale vest, because we can upgrade beyond this, right? Because you get this thing, you get your armor outfit, and then as you go through the next areas, you get unlock the ranger outfit, and then the witch outfit, and then the multi-class outfits, like the duelist, the tempter, the shadow, and those are going to be way better than this plate vest here. So essentially, you're going to be unlocking a better level 1 armor when you go forward anyway. So your damage reduction is going to be higher than 62%. And you're probably going to have a whole bunch of evasion up here too. So now that we have some more sockets here, something we can do is we don't really need this Driftwood Wand. Then we go here, we can put this fireball in our helmet, and then arcade surge support up here. Then we got our spell, so now we cast our fireball whenever we want. And then we can even go here. We got like this here for the duelist. So maybe we can put out the duelist abilities if we can remember them, right? I think it was like double strike, and then chance to bleed. And then maybe the Marauder. Do we have like a double red? Oh, we have like a double red armor up here. Or we have like double red boots. Maybe we'll take the boots, because that'll give us more overall armor here. If we go here, we now get the melee ability. So we got like a heavy strike, plus a ruthless support. The only thing we need is just like a double greed somewhere. Actually, a double grade somewhere so we can equip this, Viper Strike, is that it? Viper Strike? Plus chance to bleed. Pretty sure it's what it is, Viper Strike. Okay. And then, if we manage to find like a armor with double green, we don't have double green anywhere. So you have to put it on the weapon maybe. So if we have we have a chest piece here, it's less armor, but it'll work at the moment. And then we could take these here, throw them in the chest piece, go over here, take this dagger that has like 2 great sockets up here. They have every single starting skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's insane. We made like the ultimate character here, just with the starting gear before even leaving the first place here. So now we have like the combined powers of like every single character here. So if we want to do like the burning arrow, momentum support, we just switch to our bow here. If we want to do melee, if we want to be shadow, we got Viper Strike plus chance to poison. If we want to be a witch, we can use Fireball plus Arcade Surge support. If we want to be a Scion, we have Spectral Throw plus Prismatic Burst. If we want to be a Duelist, we got Double Strike, chance to bleed. If we want to be a Marauder, we got Heavy Strike plus Ruthless support. And if we want to be a Templar, we got the Glacial Hammer plus Elemental Proliferation support here. So that's insane. We got like every single starting skill you could possibly get from like the starting equipment that you just get from running that place 8 times. That's it. That's just the iron armor here. That's without even looking at the Heliclute, which is gonna start to get 3 sockets, allowing to equip even more things. So if we didn't need the sockets here, we could like put these here. We could put these on if we had like 3 sockets. Then we go here, then we'd have like these set up here. Then we can add a new ability, right? So and on top of having all the skills of all the different characters and all the different weapons and everything, we'd also equip this in the body armor. If the socks line up properly, then gain the raised zombie ability. Then we can even go here and then gain something like a new ranged ability or a new melee ability or something. Ethereal Knives maybe. Or maybe even add some traps to our arsenal, giving us even more abilities here. So that's insane how powerful you can make like a single character here. Just the first area, if you just sit here and look at all the loot and everything. So in the next video, we're probably going to be farming some better gear, right? Because our character is pretty insane at the moment. He has like everything. But we could get better armor, we get better shield, we get better weapons. Like the first thing, like all these weapons and all these armors and everything, they just have 2 sockets at most. That's it. So we get all these things with like 3 sockets in. We can add even more abilities. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can add another 7 abilities. Yeah, we can add another 7 abilities to our character here. And then it'd be even stronger, right? 7 more. We have like 7 abilities, I think. And then we have 14 abilities. That's just at level 1. That's insane.